Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is a Pisces reading. Hello Pisces, it's been a minute. So I am back doing a Pisces reading, and I am going to do it in three different sections. We're going to do general information, money, finance, career, and relationships. Oftentimes it will be love, but it can be family. Rubbing oil into my hands can be family, can be besties, whatever. So relationships. If you're not into relationships, you can click off after the money, finance, and career, but then you would miss the Akashic record card and the angel number card that I'm going to be pulling for you. So try and hang out to the end, if you will. And I sure would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed and you enjoy my readings, please do subscribe. I would love to have you become part of the fam. So let's go ahead and get going. Pisces. I'm going to begin with 3 oracle cards and 3 tarot cards for the general message for Pisces for the next 7-ish days. You know, sometimes it's like it's clear that it's the beginning of something longer, so the message could be for a month or a year, you know, part of the message or all of the message. So we'll play it by ear, but my intention usually, since I try and do these weekly, is for the energy to be for a weekish. So let's see what we get. Friendship. Love it. We talked about that. Lighten your load. Finding. I'm going to look up a couple of those just to get the author's take. Some of them can be pretty self-explanatory, but with this deck specifically, I really love the author's take and view on the meanings. So I like to look them up, but I won't read you the whole thing. I usually just kind of try and skim through it very quickly and paraphrase the highlights or the most important parts. Okay, then let's pull the corresponding tarot cards. Ooh, Ace of Wands. That's nice. 10 of Swords. Interesting where it fell. The Fool. Oh man. Sometimes the cards are all willy-nilly and, you know, I get like, 47 different messages. But I'm feeling like this is for this is for this, and this is for this. So that's very interesting. Let's look at friendship real quick. There it is. Magical guidance. We all need friends, and a good friend is a rare jewel that's sometimes hard to come by, and I can attest to that. Spending time with someone who knows you better than others, whom you can count on, and whose company you enjoy is a gift. Instead of shutting people out of your life, try to open up a little more. There's nothing more therapeutic than having a catch-up or a good belly laugh. It's time to reach out and embrace an authentic relationship with somebody who has your best interests at heart. And it doesn't necessarily mean romance, although it could. But this is really, hopefully you are friends with, the person that you love or that you're in a romantic relationship with. But what I'm really feeling here is if you've been kind of maybe hermiting or isolating for whatever reason, don't forget your friends out there. There's really nothing more therapeutic than having a catch-up or a good belly laugh with someone you trust. I recently got back in touch with a good friend of mine from, I don't want to say it because I'll be giving away stuff, but 40 years ago-ish. And man, it was like no time had passed. We were giggling and laughing about the same stuff that we used to. We both still have the same silly senses of humor. I'm serious. It was wonderful. And we had fallen out of touch before days of Facebook and all that. But man, it was so cool to reconnect. And it's medicine for the soul. Okay. Ace of Wands. I'm feeling like you are going to get a spark of inspiration. It could be this reading. You could be, I've been meaning to reach out to, Joe, or I've been meaning to, reach out to Beth or whoever, and been thinking about them a lot, and I'm going to. So Ed Wands is about taking action. I feel like it's time for you to start reaching out, or if people are reaching out and you haven't been responding for whatever reason, it's time. That's the message that we're getting. It's time. Okay, let's look up lighten your load. You have the choice and power to remove yourself from a stressful situation or simply take it in your stride. Stress is completely voluntary and something we allow ourselves to feel. Isn't that interesting? So we often are in stress and we're like, oh man, I hate this stress. I wish I didn't have to deal with this stress. Well, it appears that we don't have to. We can remove ourselves from it. And it says, give your exhausted and tortured mind a break as you start to see things with a brighter outlook. Lighten your load and allow laughter to break you free. Maybe connecting with friends will kind of help for you to, look at things differently and not feel like everything is such a burden. Look at this person carrying the world on their back. What a heavy load. What a heavy load. So it's the only way to strengthen your immune system and inspire hope. Wow, this is about learning to deal with stress, finding ways, protecting yourself, covering yourself. Picture yourself in a pink bubble with gold or silver, or whatever, you're attracted to. And when you have to go into stressful situations, whether it's at work, whether it's family, whether it's, maybe a group of friends that you're starting to feel that way around, or you've been feeling that way around, and protect yourself. And let the negativity bounce off. Observe it and say, this would have usually triggered me before, but now I'm letting it flow off my back like water off a duck, bounce off of me like water off a duck's back, right? Just repelling it. It just doesn't even hit you. It doesn't even trigger you. And then we have a very strong message here, though. It is time. And it'll be different for all of you, or for many of you. A lot of us have more in common than we know. But it is time to let something go. I believe it's a relationship, a job. We have the 10 of Swords. And to me, when I see this card, it's like I've been stabbed in the back 10 times. The first few times, shame on them. But then after that, shame on me. I'm done. So it's like, realize that you have the power and the control to ward off this stress, to remove yourself from stressful situations. And here I see you done with something, Pisces. It could be a specific client, it could be a job, it could be whatever it is for you. I see you done, or pretty much doggone done. Okay? Now let's look at finding. Interesting. So we have a beautiful woman here, kind of, hugging herself. There's butterflies, which is like transition and new beginnings. And we have finding. It's often heartbreaking to lose something, whether it's an item that means a great deal to you or a necessity. Of course, nothing is truly lost, but being unable to find that which you need can be rather frustrating. This card has presented itself to you because you're on the cusp of giving up. Please stick with this thing. All you need is some magical assistance to help you find that which you seek. The earth nurtures and restores all that reside in and on her. So by working a little earth magic, you can be assured that whatever it is that's been misplaced say that 5 times, shall soon be uncovered. And we have the Fool. Trusting, jumping off, new beginnings. Hey, I am at the I've let something go, and that brings me a new beginning. Because we have the 10, and then we have the Fool. And the 10 is the end, and the Fool is a new beginning. These are all kind of coming together. Reach out, count on your friends. If you've been isolating yourself for whatever reason, you're going to end something, or something's going to end, and that thing, you may feel guilty about it. You may feel like, oh, it's my responsibility to do this for this person, or I have to keep this job. Whatever the thing is, you're going to end it. You're going to lighten your own load, and you're going to be in control. Then it's going to open the door to something that you thought you had lost. Is it happiness? Is it the opportunity to begin something that you've always wanted to start, but you were stuck over here? Something new is on its way. Beautiful. I am loving this, Pisces. Good stuff. Let's look at money, finance, and career for Pisces. Money, finance, and career for my Pisceans for the next weekish, monthish, who knows-ish. We'll figure it out. And that was a deep cut. Student. I like it. Laborer. Love it. Shift. Wow. Let's pull the tarot, but I'm seeing like a path here. Oops. Yeah. That wasn't a good one. 1, 2. Please forgive my heater in the background. It is still very rainy and chilly up here in the Pacific Northwest. That's good enough. Let's see what messages we can get from the tarot. 8 of Pentacles. The Empress. Queen of Wands. I got chills, guys. This is freaking amazing, okay? So, first, student. Work with a mentor to learn new skills, or to teach you how to implement your plans. It says you could be in school to pursue higher education, and this says, or work for a school district. Isn't that cool? And teach yourself to succeed with money, or get a financial advisor to teach you. So this is about learning new skills to get a better job, or to learn to manage your money. Laborer, your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. Don't give up. It says, don't be afraid of hard work. It says what lasts won't come easy, and what that means is that which you really, and it's not about it being hard, but that which you really want and you really strive for, that's the thing that will last. And it also says construction, maintenance, painting, or any kind of labor work may be included. And then we have shift. Taking your career in a totally different direction. Have the courage to change course. Continue to grow and learn. You have reached the end of a route where you cannot continue traveling. Something is or needs to end, In the general message, we got the Ten of Swords. Something is draining you. Something is taking too much of your energy and life force. We have the Eight of Pentacles. It's about working hard on something, focusing on something, becoming an expert at something. If you have an idea for a new line of work, let's say you've been, doing something for the last 10 years, and, it's paying okay, but it's, oops, that doesn't go there. It's paying okay, but it's like killing you inside, right? It appears to me that you're being encouraged to really work on something new to make the shift. Now, I'm not saying if you don't like your job, go out and quit tomorrow and then find something else. All of us, most of us, have rent, food, those kind of considerations. Make sure that you can handle your obligations. But especially with the Ten of Swords from the General, I really do feel like you're done with something, or very near done with something, and you want and need a change, and you're going to make a change. The cool part about this is we have Pentacles, which is stability, security, abundance. And then it says your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. Maybe you have a 9 to 5, 8 to 5, and then you're doing something in the evening, and that thing that you're doing in the evening and on the weekends is not paying off, and you're like, how long do I have to continue this? It's like, it's like 10, 12-hour days. Is this going to work out? The message is yes. And then we have two beautiful cards. We have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the ultimate entrepreneur. I have a feeling like this thing may be a business that you want to start. Like you're working for someone else during the day, or if you have a business, it's like not fulfilling you, and you want to be your own boss, or you want to start a new thing of your own. And I'm here to tell you that I feel like, Pisces, you're going to face this with, like, you may feel fear, but you're going to face this with like this no fear attitude. You're going to take the leap. You're going to do it. You're going to own it. And Wands is action. Wands is a fast-moving energy. That's why I love these two together. Pentacles is slow and steady, wins the race. And Queen of Wands is, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm doing it. So between these two energies, this is beautiful. And then finally, the outcome for this new endeavor, or this thing that you have, doesn't have to be new. It could be something that you've been working on the side. Hell, it could be you're writing a book. Someone's here is looking at a book. They're a student. Could be you're writing a book. With the Empress, this thing will be abundant. This thing will be solid. This thing will be good. This thing will change your life forever. And if there's people in your family that you want to help out, say your direct family, say you have kids, and you're like, I want to raise our standard of living. I don't want to worry about money anymore. I want us to be stable and safe and secure. That is going to happen. And say, pardon me, say there's other family members. Let me take a sip of water. Say there's other family members that maybe are not doing well. Maybe your family has a history of not succeeding, not handling money well. And so if there's others that you want to help, maybe siblings or whatever, you're going to be able to do that too. The Empress is the ultimate in abundance, security, stability. Beautiful energy. Pisces, whatever this thing is and however long you've been working on it, don't give up, because it's going to shift. Things are going to work. Things are going to take off. You know, sometimes we get frustrated and tired, and it's like, well, like for me, well, this other channel started after me and they have, you know, so many subscribers, and, you know, what's going on? And maybe this isn't for me. Trying not to think that. But the main thing is, this is something that I love. It's not something that I'm doing only to try to start a side business, which I am. Nothing wrong with that. But this is something that I love and that I enjoy doing. So I feel like, and I believe that I will be successful and I'll be able to augment my income with this sometime in the future. But I just need to keep at it. And I need to do it for the right reasons. Okay, love. What is up for Pisces in love? Sudden wealth. Bad health. Don't worry about that. Privileged lady. Isn't that interesting? In Kipper, the bad health means it can be financial, it can be physical. It definitely doesn't mean like terminal or anything like that. It means, it could mean like a broken leg or getting over, don't wish that on any of you either, but it could mean that, or it could be getting over a gnarly flu. So please don't trip on that. All right, Pisces, what else do we have for love? And you know what else it could be? This is the love portion. It could be dealing with an unhappy relationship. Your relationship is not healthy. So let's see. We have the Five of Wands. The Queen of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful for love, you guys. Here's what I see. With the bad health and the Five of Wands, this, I'm getting a couple different messages. One, for some reason I got fighting, even though this isn't swords, like fighting with yourself, like not honoring yourself, not trusting your judgment. Maybe you've had some really, really shitty relationships and you're like, everything's always a fight. Everything's always an argument. Everything's always a struggle as far as relationships go. Love relationships. Maybe even family and friends. But we have a lot of love here. Okay? I feel like this is the end. We have 5 and 31. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 9 is the ending. I see the ending of something in your relationship or love life that is upsetting to you, makes you unhappy, makes you unsure. Could be a relationship, could be you with a dislike for relationships, you know, or something like in your head regarding love. But with the 9, I see that ending. I'm here to tell you, we have sudden wealth and privileged lady in the love area, but I saw so much bounty in the finance and career area. I'm getting two things. Either one, getting rid of this person or this attitude is opening up a whole new path for sudden wealth in love. And you know, I'll tell you what, once you get one area of your life like on track and together and you realize how much you deserve, that bleeds over into the other areas. And so I feel like you're going to be very bountiful in your love relationships and in like money, abundance. And you know, money isn't, or money, finance, career area, that's not just money. It's about a mindset, an abundance mindset, a deserving mindset. And we have privileged lady. And it, you know, whether you're male or female, but this is someone who is finally able to live the life that they dreamed of. We have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Mature, ready, open for love. The Ten of Cups, the ultimate card for love. We've got the mom, the dad, the kids. I don't know where the dogs are. They're around here somewhere. We've got the rainbow. Everyone's happy. There's 10 cups full of love. And the Queen, her cup of love, samovar, man, she's got like a gallon of love. In control of her emotions. Where here, this was not in control. Whether it's the emotions that are shared with someone else or the emotions that are brewing around and stewing in your own head, in your own mind. I'm seeing a shift, and we had the shift up here too, and we had a new start. I'm seeing a shift in luck, abundance. I feel like there was an old way that's going away. And it's not like you woke up one morning and the old way went away. You learned the lessons from it. So it didn't necessarily even go away. You took it and you integrated it in your own body, in your own psyche, in your own soul. And you learned that lesson and it made you stronger. And that's what I feel. There's so much love and abundance. This sudden wealth, yeah, it can be money. I feel like it's going to be too with your money reading. But I think it's also an abundance of love, an abundance of abundance. It just looks good. It just looks good. Isn't that nice? I really do see you working through an old way of thinking, an old way of being. Yes, not letting it go, but working through it and learning the lesson and assimilating it and it making you stronger and open. I feel like maybe you weren't open to love before because of all, you know, everything that you had gone through. But now you find yourself thinking, maybe I do want love. Let's look at your Akashic Records card. Healing. Freaking beautiful. Yes, that's what's happening. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, financially, relationship-wise. And you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and open heart. And I believe that you are and that you will. Let's look at your angel number. I want to leave you with an angel number for the week. Now, this could be your favorite number. This could be a number that you've been seeing a lot of. If you add them all up together, it could be a number that means something to you. But either way, I feel like the message is for you and that you will see this number moving forward. 666. I love this number. It's not Beelzebub. Reflect. Love, affection, compassion, kindness. Woo! Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism. Put your faith in your intuition. Thank you, Pisces, for joining me. Have a beautiful week.